Hi, it's been a while that this page is existing. I chose the name, and there was a reason for that, because I really do believe that choosing who I am is entirely up to me. But what does it really mean? Does it mean that I'm a perfect copycat of someone that I admire? Does it mean that I create my own self? And if I do, how? Why? When? These questions actually were in my mind ever since I was a very young girl. I can tell you that it only happened to me, really, but did it? When I was 47. Almost 5 decades to start creating and choosing who I am. What have I done before? Well, I chose to believe what other people thought about who I am, which means all the negative words that I heard about myself ever since I was a very, very young girl. And I remember me only since I was about 6, stuck like bad oil to a new pan. I wanted to do something about it, but wanting to do, not really enough. Planning to do, not really enough. Attempting to do, it's like nothing. Because before I really started doing, it's a verb, do. You have to do something about it. Before I started to do something about it, nothing happened to me. I mean, nothing happened for my life to be changed. And I really want the change. And I heard so many sentences and wise people and less wise people and copycats, and everybody say what everybody else is saying. And one of those phrases is, be the change you want to be. Really? How? Nobody say. If I can do this, so can you. Really? That's a lie. Don't believe that. What I can do, most of you can't. What you can do, probably I wouldn't be able to, most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. Because we are born and grew with certain talented abilities, most importantly, wants. What is it that you want for you, not for me? Do you raise your kids to accomplishing your dreams, reaching your goals, or theirs? Do you actually raise your kids or just let them grow by themselves? Are you, I don't know, a suitable model for anyone? All these were not something we learned. When we were to school, we were at school. Back in those days, and it sounds like I'm 100 years old. Well, I'm getting closer than I'm getting further. We memorized stuff we don't need in life. We passed the test, and that's it. Do I really give a damn about Alexander McDonald and all his accomplishments? No. Do I remember all of them? No. I just remember he wasn't a very nice man. Well, from what I memorized. And many more. He's just an example that popped to my head. So what is it choosing who I am? The first time I started to choose who I am, it was about at age, I think 13, 14. Don't tell anyone. I ran away from home. The reason is not important right now, but I did it. This is important. I took responsibility and I did something that was burning inside of me, and I ran away from home. Now, what did I do? I was away from home for 2 months. Was I hiding in a cave that nobody found me? No. I moved myself to another city. I was sleeping on the beach, taking showers on the beach. I got myself a job, and I came home after 2 months with a paycheck. Why? I said it doesn't matter. Only part of the why is what's important here. The burning desire I had to change something that was not good for me where I was. But well, still, I was very young and couldn't continue being out of home. I had to go back. I didn't know what else to do. It was a summer job, and I had to go back. And since then, many things happened. Well, no, that's a lie. I caused many things to happen. If I was aware of it or not, it doesn't really matter. When was the last time any of you actually chose to be who you want to be? I'm choosing who I want to be every single day, every single moment of the day, and I make adjustment during the day. I can walk like this, and then I remember, oh, I look like a slab. And during walking, I do that and continue. If I have a negative thoughts about someone that just touch a nerve, I immediately change it. Because I want to be the positive one. Why? Because I want more positive energy, more positive events coming into my life, and it's up to me. I didn't know that before. Nobody taught me that. And unfortunately, I had no knowledge of that fact, because it is a fact. Now I know it, to teach my kids the same thing. And now when I'm telling them about energy and the attraction and what you think is what become, well, it's kind of difficult to plant the seed now if they are not ready for it. Well, if it's hard to plant the seed in them, how come it was kind of easy to plant it in me when I was about 47? That when I really started my path, my positive path. Well, because I chose to. I needed to choose and do something about it. I cannot choose it for my kids. They're not 5 years old or younger now, much older. My baby is 35 next week. Really, my baby. I have 3 grandkids from my oldest, and I have a middle one. So each of them have his own mind, desires, wants of what they want from life. What I want for them, I should keep in my heart. It's okay to tell them that I want for them the word, and I want for them the best, and I want them. It's okay. I cannot force them to think and act the way I decided at 2005. It was a change. The change was kind of a shock for my kids that they did ask, Mom, are you okay? So, yeah, I'm okay. Why? And I was, no, that's what not they meant. Are you okay? Because for a moment, I felt that they think maybe I found out that I'm sick. And I'm all of a sudden becoming so positive. And it's not that I was a very negative person, but the peace of mind, the calmness, the tone of my voice changed. Everything changed about me, not at once, one step at a time. So they had to ask if I'm okay. If I'm not mistaken, my oldest asked that. And he said, I'm okay. I always told them that I love them. But I guess now I'm saying it a little bit different, because I have peace. Yes, I didn't solve all life challenges in my box. No, still have challenges. It's okay. I will always get some challenges. Hopefully the next challenge will be, well, more happy, because challenge doesn't always state anxiety. It's something you want to do, and it's not going to be done by itself, and you have to do it. So there is a wall in between you and your goal, and you need to learn not to be stubborn and go with your head to the wall. You need to be persistent and smart and go around the wall. So therefore, a challenge. And I welcome challenges. I'm doing so many things at the same time. I do welcome challenges. I can solve the challenges. So I will not make it too long. When I was 47, I decided I can, and it's a process to become who I choose to be. And this is what you see now. This is not what's going to be here, I mean, me, next week. I never stop evolving. My goal every single day is to become a better person than I was yesterday. A better person than I was, not a better person from somebody else. I can never be better than somebody else, only better than I am. I can be, in the next 5 minutes, I can become a better person than I am right now. And this is what it means, choosing who I am. I'm not choosing who you are. I'm not choosing what you do. I'm choosing who I am, how I react, or better yet, act. Because if I just react and a coffee spilled on my pants, well, I may say something I don't want to say. But if I choose to act, I can say, hey, great opportunity to change clothes. Why not? If you're sitting in a bar and someone spilled your beer over you, do you curse or do you take opportunity to say something positive? Great opportunity to meet the person that spilled by accident the beer over you. Usually people don't do that on purpose, usually. Choose who you want to be. It's a process. It will never, ever, ever end. And it's not a weary one. It's an exciting process because you find out, well, I found out, let's take it back to me, because I don't know who you are, but I found out about me that there is no challenge that I cannot solve. There is no goal that I will never reach. I will reach all my goals, some sooner, some later. It takes time. It depends what the goal is. Well, I don't want to climb the Everest. I don't want even to be an athlete. I want to be a lady. Oh, already am. I want to be worthy to be modeled. I want to make children happy by telling them positive stories. No wolf eating grandma over there. I don't want to be eaten. I want to tell the kids stories that will capture their curiosity and will let them know that they can achieve the goals. Dreams do come true. Yeah, you have to do something about it, of course. So I opened a channel on YouTube thanks to the advice of my oldest son, because I was saving my stories for years to be able to publish them. Two challenges over there. One, takes a lot of money to publish a book. You will never, unless you were lucky enough to write something like Harry Potter, which I didn't yet, you will never cover the expense. And not all kids will be able to read your stories if you have it in a book, because books for kids are a little bit too expensive to my taste. So I opened a YouTube challenge with my name, not my picture, a drawing character. And all I have there is stories in Hebrew and English for kids. They don't have to look because there is just a picture covering the screen, so they can just listen to a story, a positive one, as they go to sleep. I chose to be that person. I'm excited to be that person. So this is for me what it means choosing who I am. I decide how I want to be, who I want to be, how I want to feel, and I take action. Yeah. Action after action after action. It's a process that will never, ever, ever end. And since it's never ending, it's a life. So I encourage you to find out who you want to be and start the process. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to do anything that someone else is doing. You can find your own way, really your own way to becoming who you want to be. All started for me with a very special program where I read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Every week, one chapter, sent a lesson about it. Well, my English was kind of crap back then, but I was accepted to the group with open arms and much love. It was an international group by a very special person, Michael Duluhi, who decided to help many people to grow. You can grow old or you can grow. So you decide which one is best for you. Are you growing old or are you growing? I decided to grow. So till next time, I'm wishing you the most excited, enjoyable weekend.